What's good, everybody? It's Blackout Survival Prepping, and we are back with another one for you. All right, this is going to be in our equipment and product review. All right, but this piece of equipment just keep you moving, goes on your feet. That's right. This is going to be a 2026 boot review of two brands that I use. This is not a paid advertisement. It's just products that work good. So this will go into the products that work good category. You'll see that in the playlist, so make sure you check out some of my other videos where I give you equipment review and product review. Now, let's show you these two boots here. Okay, so what we have here is we have the King brand of boots and the Rocky brand of boots. Now, the reason I'm showing you these boots is because here on the homestead, I have ran through so many pairs of boots that it's just been ridiculous. And I'm talking about from your Walmart brand of boots all the way up to your specialty store brand of boots, okay? I've had brands all the way from Brahma, all the way to Ariat, to Justin's, you name it, I've pretty much had them. I'm sure there's brands out there that I have not experienced yet. I would love to, but it is really hard for me to pay over $300 for a pair of boots. In fact, I won't do it. Now, my wife, on the other hand, for my birthday, she bought me a pair of some really expensive Justins and some Ariats, and I tried those out, and they lasted for probably about 7 months. Okay, so I'm on harsh terrain. There is a lot of boulders and rocks. There's a lot of different things that I'm walking through, such as briars, brush patches, mud, okay, muck, okay. So I need boots that are gonna last me through all of the work that I'm doing. So the boots so far that have lasted me the longest have been these King brands and these Rocky brands, and I use these in different seasons. I will use these in the spring and summer, the Kings, and in the fall and winter I'll switch over when it gets cold to these Rockies. Okay, now can you get a close-up in on these? All right, I want you to take a look at how wore out these daggum boots are. Okay, I mean, these Kings, I have snapped the strap off of these. Wore the outer layer out, and it's time to get some new ones. But these are waterproof, and they were very much so still waterproof until I finally started getting the cracking. I'm gonna pull this back here. Let's flip that back. So the seams have finally started coming loose, and I've had these for a little bit over a year now. So they've lasted for probably about 14, 15 months, okay? This is a great everyday boot. You can wear these to hunt in if you want to. The sole comes over the toe, as you see there. And that's going to help you out when you get into mucky and wet conditions. Okay, it's also got the King Dry waterproof system and the King Web. As you see, they got this little indentation here, but this is where your waterproofing was coming from. So now I have burst these things out. Let's get a shot close here, and as you see, it's all starting to finally come loose. But I have put these things through really tough conditions. All right, so those are the King. Let's get a close-up on the name just so you can see the name of these. Okay, these are an American-built brand of boot, assembled in Portland, Oregon. So, that's awesome, man. Right here in America, this is a great boot. All right, now we're going to switch over here to these Rockies. Now, this is what I use in the fall and winter. This is a great boot. Okay, it's insulated. It will keep your feet warm. I use these to go up on the mountain with. If I'm going hunting, these are my hunting boots. If I'm doing workout, if I'm splitting wood, I usually split wood in either one, but usually I'm splitting wood in the fall. I'm always running behind a little bit, so that's why I end up with these Rockies on. So let's get a close-up of these. This particular brand of Rocky is called the Ultra, okay? And it's made, I'm not sure where this one is made, but okay, it's made in the Dominican Republic. Okay, so this is not made here in America, but it's a great boot. And again, it's waterproof. It has a composite toe on it. These Rocky boots, these are made in the Dominican Republic. So these aren't made here in the United States, but they are a American brand. It is the Rocky boot. Okay, now this thing, it has Thinsulate in there. So let's get a quick zoom in on there. Now these I've had for a little bit less than the King boots. I've had these probably for about 12 months. They've been through one hunting season, one season of splitting wood, one season of going through some of the mucky conditions. And as you see, they have a fabric, it's like a synthetic fabric on the outside. It has a composite toe as well, okay? And the waterproofing on these is still intact, okay? So there's a shell on the inside of here that's helping keep that provided. And there's also leather on the outside. So these have held up very well through the same strenuous conditions. We're talking boulders. I mean, let's get a shot of this really quick. There's literal boulders. So as I'm out working and going along the ground, you know, there's random boulders that will pop up out of the ground. Again, out here in the mountains, hey, it is what it is. It's wild. It's a wild environment, okay? So with that being said, all of the weed eating that I have to do is done just by me. I'm out here walking around doing this, and I'm doing it either in my Kings or in these Rockies. So these are two great boots that I can suggest to you to try out, and it's time for me to get some new boots. So if you got some suggestions for me, leave it down in the comments. I would love to know what you think about which boots I should try out, and I'll give it a shot. The boot that has the most comments, those are the next boots I'm going to try out. So make sure that you subscribe, and then we'll come back and we'll do another boot review on those. I've got some additional boots. I've got cowboy boots, all type of different boots, and we're going to do some boot reviews, and we're going to show you what works and what doesn't work. Okay, so make sure you subscribe, Blackout Survivor Prepping, and until next time, I'll see you soon.